We'll eat that. Yeah, open that and eat that. Eat half of it. We'll see if that stops you from being super hungry long enough to see if we have enough books to maybe go read something else. I kind of sort of want to make her do some exercise since I've got not much else for her to do. It's probably going to make her like really fucking sick. I'm really grateful they don't have a vomiting action in this that I've seen yet. So nobody spoiled that for me either. I haven't seen it yet, but I assume that you could probably do it. Okay, so both full postures, wag it happily. No. Yeah, she's got a good bed and shit up here. Like, this is home up here, right? Normally, she'd just sleep in here. But, yeah, she's claustrophobic and she's freaking out about a room that's, like, this big to begin with. It's a big place. You know, she shouldn't be freaking out. Let's go back downstairs so she stops freaking out. The blizzard looks like it's kind of over, but it's still, like, frozen over out there. Sit your ass back down. There we go. Yeah, so I'm mostly just kind of like trying to casually get her through. Let her read a couple of books. See if she can calm her ass down, get some sleep. And yeah, I kept getting asked the other week if her health was going down while she had a nasty cold. So without anybody confirming or denying it, I assume that she can die from being sick if she gets sick enough. Because, you know, for all the things that it's realistic about, that should be something that should happen. But her health isn't going down. And honestly, I'm really tempted to, like, just remove some of her gear and let her do, like, some push-ups or something. Because I'm like, that's what you need when you've got, like, bad lungs and you're sick. Just get some fresh air thrown in them. Just, like, assault your lungs with some fresh air. They'll get it fixed up. Push all the shit out. I'm hoping that she actually has like a not waking up. You know, she's not tense anymore, so there's that. Okay, so she actually had like a full night's sleep. She's great for her. She's a little uncomfortable. She's still overloaded. I can't tell if that's the same red as before or not. She's obviously hopeless. I don't want to give her candy. Like, beforehand, my previous people that... Because I've just been randomizing their skill. For anybody that's new in, I've just been, like, completely randomizing their traits. So that, like, whatever I get, as long as it's got a 0, so I don't have to add or remove anything. And as long as it isn't something that, like, I've played, like, already or recently kind of thing. So I've had slow learner. I don't know if I've had shortness of breath. If I have, it hasn't been for a long time. We haven't had claustrophobic. Conspicuous hasn't been for a while. Slow healer hasn't been for a while. Wilderness knowledge hasn't been for a while. And athletic hasn't been for a long time and stuff. And whatever job they get is random as well. So it's nice that it's mechanic and shit again. It's just that, like, the problem is that when they're starting again and I have to walk their ass home, it's really cold outside and they keep getting sick trying to get home. So, like, there's also... Where the fuck is my thing? There's also, like, next to nothing in town. As in, like, there's probably some food in these houses. There might be some level of clothing, maybe. But, like, when I start a fresh body, like, I start, like, down here, or I start, like, somewhere over here, or some shit like that. Or over here somewhere. And then I've kind of got to, like, basically, like, walk it back home. And I think what I'm supposed to do is maybe go house to house and stay in the house until the temperature of her body comes back up, maybe. To prevent her from getting sick. But now she's stuck inside. And... she hates it because she's fucking claustrophobic. So I'm stuck in this dark-ass basement. And I know that there's no medicine in town. Like, it would literally be... if I go looking in these houses, it's just as high odds as if I decide to go for a fucking serious trip to another town over and see if, like, they have medical supplies. Because I don't think I found the doctor's thing here. At all. Um. Also, as for like locations, nobody give me any like hints or pointers or whatever on that. Because like once I've explored everything, I've explored everything. I wanted to go up here because I'm like, there's a hospital. We came up this way one other time for the potential library or school, and there's this fence along here, and I got nibbled in the dark all the way down here. I wasn't paying attention. I walked straight into a group and died. And then last week, number 14, I found a turkey ranch. And I made a campfire and I walked over my campfire and promptly caught fire. So now we're on number 15 and I had to walk all the way back up to get the fucking car. But I kind of figure like life 15's, unless she recovers on her own, is potentially like a wash. I'm mostly just trying to make her sleep and like eat and drink and stuff like that as she needs to. Just trying to make her kind of recover or die. One of the two. But I know that like if I take her outside, she's just going to attract all the zombies and she's going to be cold. That's another thing too. I think I may have run out of books at this point, and it's only really lightly snowing. I would love to be able to see a temperature. I heard something about you can tune the radio to some channel that like tells you the temperature and crap, but I don't know what it is and it's fine. We have got a warmer neck thing. We could try that sweater. Yeah, wear that. Wear that. That might be just a fraction warmer than whatever you've got on. Hoodie. I think the hoodie might have been better. Like about a halfway. And it's getting fucking dark again. Wait, where did that go? There. Yeah, no, the hoodie was slightly better. God damn it. This is what I was talking about as well. I went and I found all this good clothing. And, it's not that great now. Like, obviously we've fought some zombies and stuff like that, and she's got like a lot of holes and a lot of stuff. She got her hood still up? No, she put it down. I was hoping she'd keep it up and keep the thing on. Hey, she's not freaking out about being inside. What the hell? Maybe because she's just hopeless? She's very hungry. Do I have food on me? Yes, I got a little bit of food. Wow, she doesn't give a shit about being inside at the moment. Oh no, there she goes. She saw a window. She's like, shit, I'm in a house. Oh, I love it. Oh, I could only imagine if like the degree of zombies was any higher. It would just... Or if I decided to take up a house in town, I could only imagine that would be so much worse. Alright, let's take a butchering book. I guess we're gonna grab the other shit that we don't actually need to read, but we'll read. Calm down, love. We'll just grab everything you can read, okay? You'll take that downstairs, and between trying not to give you, like, exclusively great cans of food, because I don't want to potentially waste it in case she just dies. Because the other thing, too, is, like, I've had a couple of, like, just deaths. You know, where, like, they're fine. They're not fine, but they're fine. They're not infected. And then they die. So, I'm keeping an eye on that, too. She's got a few books. She could read miscellaneous, like, stuff. Probably make her happy. I don't know what that is. She could play for crossword. I thought we made her read first aid, but okay, that's fine if she didn't. And anything else? I haven't made her read any of these. I know that they're literature. Actually, it might make her happy. Hold on. Mammals of Europe. Yes. I don't know, but just go read that. That just seems like a weird way to say like like European animals kind of thing. It's like mammals of Europe. Okay. All right, sit your ass back down. I could make her sit at any of these tables, but I don't think the plastic chair would be as nice to some degree as just sitting on like the end of like her bed thing. Eat all the rest of your fruit. We may have to go upstairs for more water. Okay, let's make you read your mammal book. And see if that makes you slightly less hopeless. We're trying. I don't normally like... Where's she still? Oh, she's weepy. She's very hungry. She stopped for some reason. Oh, she's already read it. Oh, wow. Okay, those things are fast. Okay, let's go grab a couple more. Hey, Top Red Bear. How you doing? I'll grab a couple more and I'll grab her some water. So, yeah, she's back to classically... Oh, something about, like, staying near that wall seems to, like, resolve her. I wonder if she can drink the water in the tin cans. Just chuck a dozen of those in. She should be able to drink them. Guys, she looks like she's drinking some of them. Alright, let's get you some more weird books. Paperbacks. I read that as Why Did Goat? And I'm like, okay. Steamship. Maybe go with one of those. I haven't made him read one of those either. I don't know how long those are. I don't know if a diary would make her happy. Friends, maybe. I could only imagine how morbid it would be reading somebody's diary, like, after the apocalypse, you know? I feel like that would just be, like, unbearably, like, horrifying to sit down and, like, read. It's just, like, the normalcy of somebody else's life and knowing that that's never going to exist ever again. It's like somebody else's memory just written down. But I guess it would give her, like, I don't know, a semblance of kind of like interacting with another person, perhaps. Alright, sit your ass back down. I didn't grab any more food while I was up, so we'll have to see how we go with this. Where's that novel? I want to see how long those take to read. There, that one. Read that. Check that on fast forward. I don't think that's... Yeah, those are super short. Okay. Okay, so she's no longer miserable. That's an improvement. Now let's learn how to butcher shit. I feel like my cat just walked in here and puked. I don't know, I thought I heard something. I don't think he did. I just heard like something that sounded like him blopping, and I'm like, that better not be my cat puking. Alright, I'll still need to get him water. I'd love to be able to actually see like the shade of that changing, but I don't think it's going to change. Although she looks like she's like constantly struggling with something here. It's trying to go up. She's drowsy. She's very hungry. She's thirsty. She's starving. Yeah, she's starving. Let's go get some food. Oh, man. This just, like, I couldn't imagine getting sick in the apocalypse. That would have to be the worst thing. I mean, there's worse things, but, like, I feel like when it comes down to, like, a slow, really uncomfortable death, that's got to be one of them. Can you drink rice vinegar? It says it's food. I'm very interested in the what condiments can she drink today aspect of this game. She's drunk so much like ketchup just because it says that it counts as food. I don't know how much food it counts as, but she could read a book to like counteract it. I have like beans and other stuff. We've got stuff we could probably cook with. I just don't want to throw down like a wholesome meal. There's dehydration, dehydrated meat stick. One looks like it's got some good nutrients. Why don't you nibble on that? That should stop your very hungriness. And we'll go and grab you some more fucking water bottles, because apparently she doesn't want to drink. Oh, it's counting as food. How? How the... I guess if it's more sugar, then... I guess it's more of a sugar than, like, it's a syrup. Did you drink all of that, or did you just drink part of it? She might have sneezed too hard and not finished it. Oh, she's trying. There we go. Okay, well, that's counting as food, I guess. Alright, I don't think she's drinking the water tins. So, where did that go? You, liquid options, transfer liquids. I have a bunch of tins. I don't know how that has -1. How the fuck does this have -1? Okay, if somebody on Zomboid wants to let me know what the fuck happened with this ultra dry tin of water. It's like, what the fuck? I feel like if I added water to it, it might resolve that issue. What happens if I say give it to that? It can't do that. The shit? Okay, so I've found a -1 milliliter. I feel like it's just like, it's sun-baked. I also feel like the music's like extra weepy, and that's a little concerning. Either way, she's got a bit of water. She's got a bit of 2-liter water stuff. Still freaking out. She's mostly full. Sorry, I had to cough. Let's chuck all of them on the ground. Let's grab you some extra water. I feel like she's going through water like it's nothing. Still sick. She's still weepy. I guess we could grab something else to take downstairs. Like, I've got mac and cheese and other stuff, but like, I can't imagine how horrible it must be to sit there and eat like the dry macaroni and then the dry powdered cheese. You know. Then again, this can't be much worse than sitting there snacking on a cinnamon stick. That's got to actually be worse. There you go. Enjoy your festive stick. Let's go back downstairs. So she's had some meat. She's had water. She's had some spices. Not together, just individually. This is how you make a recipe, is it makes it in your stomach. Sit your ass down. How you doing, Keelan? What are you up to? Alright, let's sit her ass down. Let's get her to read something. Some kind of book. That should stop her from being weepy. She's no longer weepy. So let's read something else. Not taking minor damage at the moment. And she's cold again. It must just be like ambiently cold down here. I kind of feel like if I had have known ages ago that like there was a chance that I would need to keep a person downstairs in the basement of this house, I probably would have moved the fireplace down here. Just woke up. Oh yeah? Well, Phoenix is screaming into the night out in like the rest of the house, so I feel like that's appropriate. It's almost 4 PM here. Oh yeah. I got out of bed at like 3:30, but like I didn't really sleep. I apparently was asleep at one point, but like every time I woke up, it felt like I just like rolled over and opened my eyes again without actually sleeping. It was a worse sleep. And then I spent like an hour being sick and then a couple more individual hours into the evening just being sick. So I haven't had a great day, unfortunately. She's ridiculously tired. She's very hungry. Okay, let's try to get her ass to sleep. Do we have anything she can nibble? Got a granola bar. I don't super love wasting those. If she wants to eat half of it now, she can eat the other half when she wakes up. She got slight damage. That could be from that. It could be from a combination of this, and it could be that. I'm on nobody spoil anything about like her being sick, because I don't know if they can die, and I don't want anybody to answer that question. So it stretches paws where I can tell happily yawning, snuggling both full flushes. Happily smiling, receiving pats. Gives a feather to Keelan. No. And Vikin's giving me like 100 odd feathers. It's nuts. Okay, so she's taking damage again. Sit your ass down. Every time you stand up, you're taking damage. She's getting... No, I was gonna say, I'm like, she's getting weaker, and I'm like, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I was like, holy crap, please don't, like, do like a slow weakness to death kind of business. That'd be horrible. So she's back to being sad, but she's not super upset. She is hungry though. That's got to be the one that we half ate. She can eat that. We're doing kitty Venus. Yeah, give me a sec. There we go. It's a minty. Well, give it a hot minute. I gotta wait for it to like catch up before I can do anything. Is that happily smiling receives pads? No. There we go. What? That ain't it? And you know that ain't it? My mouse is like, you know what would be great if we could just go with white dress. Calm down. Alright. She's still sick. She's not that hungry. Thank you for the outfit avatar change, by the way, Gil. Let's read some animal kit. The thing that gets me is that she's going through like a cycle of being hungry pretty often, and I'm really concerned that she's slowly gaining weight and doing that thing where she's just demanding food. And I've been trying to only really feed her when she's like starving, but I feel like the request for food is still far greater. I wouldn't mind getting one eventually that does like what's the thing when they can hold on to like food processed longer or whatever, you know. That would be great. I don't know what it's called, but it's like, I'm pretty sure it's a perk, not a negative thing. It's kind of like the opposite to the thirst thing. But yeah. I just realized I'm like, next Monday, I won't be able to like automatically react to any redeems straight away. So just as a heads up. What's up, Phoenix? The heater's on. It's on. Yeah, it's on. I turned it on before. Yep. Yep, you could be laying over there. It'd be pretty toasty. Did you walk in here and puke? Okay, you're not sure. Okay. I'm not sure either, honestly. Phoenix requires the pats. I don't think it must be warm enough for him. I got it on. Yeah, I know, right? I turned it on. I turned it on when it came in earlier. It should be warm enough for him to curl up around. Where'd he go? Yeah, no, he's definitely laying there. He's jumped down. He's gone to, like, check the warmth. I patted him. I spun the chair around so he could jump up on it if he wanted to. He jumped up, patted him again, and then he walked off to around the heater. I feel like her water... The other thing... She's got water right there. Why isn't she drinking? Okay, that's another thing too, is I've had it that they're not... She's not auto-drinking her water, I noticed. It's in her gear. Let's see her drink some of that. She's supposed to be able to auto-drink it, unless they want to have the animation or something now. Like, I do suspect that, well, she's dying from fucking something. It could be just the weight again. Sit your ass down. Sit on the ground. She could be dying from something else, but I think it's mostly just the weight. So, this week, I've noticed that she's not... She is sometimes, and then sometimes not, automatically drinking. I don't know if it's a case that she's coughing too much. Or... what? I should have turned off her torch, actually. Turn off your torch if you're up here. How bad is it outside? Blizzard looks like it's genuinely over. Okay. Maybe we take you... Maybe if we put some books away, we take you for a little walk outside and we try to... It's not going to help her health, but I'm just saying, like... Maybe she stretches her legs and maybe chops some wood or some shit. Not that she can carry it, but she puts away all the books. I'm pretty safe where I am, luckily. There is very rarely zombies up here. Which, you know, considering how much she's losing a lung physically, that's kind of a good thing. That does look like that got worse. I don't know what these specifically changed between. I'm going to look it up after I see if she dies or not. It'd be so funny if, like, she can't actually die from it and it just impairs her ability to fight or something. That would be wild. Again, nobody give any spoilers and stuff. I'm just curious if she can die. But I want to sort of find out, kind of thing. Let's drop off the extra containers. She's got water, but she doesn't count that as a water bottle. Have I got a smaller one? No. Okay, she's got a couple of bottles of water. This is probably too much water for her. Let's grab an axe. I gotta have an axe around here somewhere. If I don't have it here, actually. There's one of the needles. Oh, there's a different jacket too. I wouldn't mind it showing in comparison to what I've got. The inspection. I'm sorry, I forgot you can inspect stuff. This thing's mostly in good condition. Is it? Is it like? Hold on. Where was it? A rabbit leather for some reason. Where did that weird shirt go? Wait, did I pick it up? Yeah, I did. It's got some insulation. It's got condition. I don't know what it would replace, but let's quickly just find out. Never had my survivor catch a cold. All the 179 hours I've played total. Oh yeah. Mine's more of a case of, because we had to walk so far, I chose to walk to the car first instead of coming home. Because coming home meant that I could grab stuff, right? But I couldn't stay where I was because I had no food, it had no books, no nothing. I'm like, I can't stay there. She won't survive. She's got water and she's got nothing else. And all the houses around it are like gone. Anytime I've had her catch a cold before, it's been when she's already been bitten and like it doesn't seem to me like it increases like how fast she gets infected kind of thing. So I was kind of thinking, because like you can take medicine for it, but I have no medicine, right? So there's one problem I've got. She's very hungry again. We'll take a can because we're going outside to do physical stuff. Yeah, I sort of want to know what happens, but I definitely want to find out. I know for a fact that when we walked around, the biggest issue I had was the fact that she was coughing nonstop. We've also got the wind chill out here, so this will probably just make us sicker. I want you to... What are you taking damage from? You're not starving, are you? Oh, for fuck's sake. Stop starving to death. I feel like this is actually more of what the problem is it's making her like hungrier and thirstier than normal. Like they're ridiculously tired. She's like always tired. I just want to forage for some wood. Like some twigs or some shit, you know? I don't even have to like cut something down. Drink half of it. Yeah, I've even like made her read some like normal books to like stop her from being absolutely dejected and crap. But yeah, outside she's cold, she's got slight wind chill, she's uncomfortable, crap like that. Let's search for firewood. Okay, there should be some level of like woods around here. The only good thing is, like I said, I shouldn't have to worry about zombies where I am, luckily. I kind of just want to cut down some of these trees too. She also has like a really good wilderness thing. I need to move that. She got like a high wilderness skill, so I'm sort of hoping that we find stuff. I don't want it to wander off too far. If she's not finding stuff, it's going to get dark soon. I don't want it to go find a zombie or something. That would just like end her really quickly. Let's try to cut down this tree instead. Yeah. Put that. How do I cut it? I'm all up in this I'm all up in this tree space. I kind of think that the physical exertion should wear her out a bit more. But I'd rather like bring her outside and have her do like some wood cutting or something. She's read a shit ton of books. Okay, can you saw the logs? Oh yeah, that's right. What'd you find? You found wood splinters. Cool, we can probably set those on fire, and we found some twigs. Also her like base capacity for carrying shit is just weak as piss right now. Can you